Hi, I'm Representative J.T. Wilcox. This is the first week of this session, and the major event so far has been the Governor's State of the State address. And this is an important way that the Governor sets the agenda for the state. There's a few things that I don't agree with so far. First of all, his budget relies on raising taxes first. We believe in raising taxes as a last resort, and we're not afraid to close tax loopholes, but only when they solve a problem. We also have some serious issues about how the executive branch is operating the government. He had four major priorities. One of them was the Department of Corrections. It's absolutely plain that we are not running our prisons and correctional system in a competent way, and the fact that there's been 3,200 people released early, resulting in at least 2 deaths and other crimes, means that we have to carefully look at how we are executing on the plan that the Governor has to operate the Department of Corrections. We also have serious problems with mental health in the state of Washington. And last year, at the Governor's request, we put quite a bit of new taxpayer dollars into the system. Sadly, because of poor planning and terrible execution, instead of making the situation better, it became worse. He's asking for quite a few additional dollars in that system. And we know that we've got a broken system that has to be fixed. But we also want to be sure that the Governor's office is capable of operating this system in a way that protects the most vulnerable people among us and also prevents future victims from being created. And so we're going to insist on serious hearings and insist on hearing a plan that makes sense before we grant those extra dollars. A third issue raised by the Governor has been the wildfire catastrophes that we've had over the last year or so. It's true that we have had more fires than we've ever had in the past. In fact, I think that the dollars spent in the state of Washington to fight wildfires is triple the previous record. One of the issues that I've raised time and again with the majority party's budget share has been funding for forest practices on state lands that preserve the asset that belongs to the people, enhances the value of harvest, and also, because it would result in healthy forests, reduces the risk of forest fires. At this point, the Governor has asked us to pay for fighting the fires, but he doesn't seem to recognize that we have to change the way that we manage our forests. And I think it's important that we insist that we also manage the forest as well as dealing with the consequences of past mismanagement. I'm looking forward to representing all of you during this session, and I hope that we can get it done in the allotted time, which is just 60 days. Sharon and I take all of your input seriously, and I hope that I'll see many of you in the next weeks. Thank you.